we are going to start our next service, that is CloudFront. CloudFront. Okay. So let's understand the concept of CloudFront. Let's take an example of www.netflix.com. I'm in India. Am I audible, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm in India, and this is a server. This is in USA. This is a USA. This is a server. The Netflix application is running on this server, which is in USA. And I'm in India. I'm typing here, I'm browsing www.netflix.com. So it takes me 30 seconds to get the page. Let's say it takes me 30 seconds to get the page. Now there are multiple regions, right? There are multiple regions, 32 regions. There are 32 regions. Let's say this is California. This is Ohio. This is Mumbai. Let's say this is Hyderabad. There are many regions, right? If there is a Africa user who is in Africa who browse netflix.com. So it will take him 20 minutes, 20 seconds to get the page. 20 seconds. Here it takes, let's say, 10 seconds. Here it's near, then it will take like 1 second. Here maybe it takes 1 minute. So based on the regions, it will get you the page. If I'm in India, it takes 30 seconds to get me www.netflix.com. If I'm in California, it takes me 20 seconds. If I'm in Ohio, it takes me 10 seconds to get me this page. Clear, everyone? Now, what CloudFront does? CloudFront is a content delivery system. The first page of Netflix, it delivers to all 32 regions. The first page of Netflix. So when we type www.netflix.com, it gives us the page in 1 second. So CloudFront, what it does, it copies all the first page, the web contents of the first page, and it distributes to all 32 regions so that we get the page in 1 second. Clear, everyone, what CloudFront does? It copies web contents of the first page to all 32 regions. Now I'm typing here netflix.com. How many seconds it took me to get this page? The first page.
Less than a second.
Less than a second, right?
Fraction. Yeah.
Fraction of second.
Yes.
So this is because of CloudFront. CloudFront copies the first page, web contents of this first page, and it distributes to all 32 regions so that we can get the page in fraction of seconds. If it does not get this page, the first page in seconds, if it takes 30 seconds, we will get irritated, right? It will show loading.
True.
Yes.
It will buffer. We'll get irritated, and we'll instead of Netflix, we'll go to Amazon Prime, right?
Yeah, the
So
faster the service, the
yes, we'll go to
we
another site.
rely on that.
Yes. So to avoid this, we use CloudFront to deliver just the first page, first web contents to all 32 regions. So CloudFront is a content delivery system. It makes sure that content will be delivered worldwide to customers with fast latency. What is latency? Durability. The time, in less time, in fraction of seconds, it will deliver the first page to all the 32 regions. Clear, everyone?
Yes.
So the resource of CloudFront here is distribution. We need to first create a distribution in CloudFront. And the benefits of CloudFront, performance will be fast, right? In fraction of seconds, we are getting the page, which makes performance fast. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Clear, everyone? What is CloudFront? Why we use CloudFront? Why we use CloudFront?
Fast
Anyone?
delivery.
Yes, for fast delivery. It copies
And
the
this
first,
time. Yeah.
yes, web contents of the first page to all 32 regions in
Define
order to make the performance
latency.
fast. Latency is less time. Fast latency means less time. Within less time, it will deliver the web contents. Clear?
Clear, ma'am.
So, what's the resource of CloudFront?
Distribution.
Distribution. What are the benefits of using CloudFront?
Performance is
Fast latency and performance.
performance is fast.
Yes,
Fast
performance will be fast. Now, how to create distribution? First, you need to go to CloudFront service, create a CloudFront distribution. Can you see here? This is a whole project. Just I'm showing how to create distribution. When you do a project, first what you need to do in the project, you need to do website hosting with auto scaling, load balancer. ELB is a different service which you are going to learn in advanced level of AWS. Then you're gonna register a domain name. Then you are going to certify it. Then you need to create a CloudFront. So origin domain name, you need to give here the domain name. Let's say we have given neogym Oxer, right? Oxer. So here you need to type the domain name, then HTTPS protocol. Your website's protocol should be HTTPS, right? Because it's more secure than,
HTTP. HTTP.
yes. This is actually a big project where you need to create the high availability website, then give the name. Then you need to use CloudFront will be the last step. CloudFront will be the last step. So here you need to give that domain name. I've used Almas Jewelry, right? Which you have registered. Then you need to select the protocol, the port number. There will be a port number for every protocol. Here for HTTPS, it's 443. HTTP is 80. Then this is a optional. Here you need in view your protocol policy, you need to redirect HTTP to HTTPS and cache policy. You're actually caching. Caching means you're copying the web contents to all 32 regions. So here you need to give caching optimized. Then you need to do not enable security protection. You need to, here in settings, you can see price class, where you want to copy all the web contents to all edge locations, that is 32 edge locations, or just in North America and Europe, or just in North America, Europe, Asia, Middle East, and Africa. They will give an option here where you want to copy all the web contents. So you can use all edge locations.
These
SSL,
do not that the price setting there. Is it like we need to pay like a different price for each one? Like in North America is different, in edge
No.
locations? Okay,
Overall price. You need to pay overall.
overall.
It's not
Okay.
price. Not for each. If you work in a company, company will provide you the price. They will pay.
Okay.
Here also you need to give the certificate. There is a other service that is certificate manager. You have created a Route 53 service, right? Domain name. You need to validate that domain name here in certificate manager. You need to so that it becomes from HTTP to HTTPS. HTTPS is basically S stands for secure socket layer, where you need to validate the certificate. In which service? AWS Certificate Manager service. Here you need to request for certificate, public certificate. Here you need to give the domain name. This is validation method will be for DNS validation. You need to select this. Then you need to request for certificate manager, and you can request to certificate only in North Virginia. Certificate will be validated only in North Virginia. So you need to switch to North Virginia and you need to request for certificate first. After giving the domain name in Route 53, then you need to go to certificate manager. Here you need to validate that domain name so that it would be certified. To certify that name, you use certificate manager. You need to switch region to North Virginia. Then you need to give that domain name. Then just request certificate. Then you need to use CloudFront. In CloudFront, you need to create the distribution. Here you need to attach that certificate. When you scroll down, can you see a custom SSL certificate? When you create certificate, it will pop up here. You need to select and attach. Default root object will be index.html. Then you need to create distribution. Clear everyone? It will take 5 minutes to create distribution because in 5 minutes it will distribute the web contents to all 32 regions. So it takes time to create distribution. Also, it takes time to delete distribution. These are the steps. First, you need to go to CloudFront, create distribution, write domain name. You need to select public access. You need to select redirect HTTP to HTTPS. You need to optimize caching. Then you need to select do not enable security protection because we have already given here. Then you need to use in pricing class, you need to use all edge locations. Then you need to attach certificate. Then root object will be index.html and just create distribution. You can do this service where when you do the whole project. Clear everyone? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What is certificate manager?
To create a certificate for the domain name.
Yes.
To validate.
So that we get lock here. Here there will be a lock on the website which shows that it's a secure website. So to validate the domain name, you need to first certify it, and you can only certify that in North Virginia. Clear? And you need to
Yeah.
attach a certificate in distribution. Clear everyone about CloudFront? Please take 5 minutes. Just revise. Do you have any doubts in Route 53 and CloudFront?
No.
No.
So with this, we have completed our AWS entry level solution architect entry level. What we have done: Cloud Essentials,
Yeah.
Linux, IAM, EC2, VPC, S3, EFS, EBS, billing and payments, RDS, Lambda, CloudFormation, Route 53, and CloudFront. So elastic beanstalk is basically AWS have removed this. They have not removed yet, but they are removing because it's similar to Lambda. And API gateway, Akbar sir told he will explain you API gateway, the last service. He gonna take a one class where he is going to explain API gateway. Clear everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. But API gateway, if you want me to give the overview of that, it's like just the interface between user and the microservices. We have learned, right, what is microservices?
Yeah, clusters.
Yes,
Clusters,
clusters.
services.
So it's a interface, it's a software, it's a program. API gateway is a program. When we request, okay, let's see. Let's say this is a Flipkart login. Okay, this is a Flipkart. I'm the user. And these are the microservices. Login, cart, become a seller, search. These are the microservices, right? When I
Yes.
click to login, in between, there will be a API gateway program which accept the request of the user and it sends the request to login. Then it will get me this page, this login page through API gateway. Clear? It's an interface between user and microservices. And it's very important. You need to have a lot of knowledge in API gateway. We are also going to create application with API gateway. So sir will explain this. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
One, two. How many
Does
services we
it
have?
charge
API
API?
gateway. Uh, there is some thing called like API calls in API gateway. So some calls are free. Like I don't know how much, but up to 200 or 1000 some calls are free for API gateway. So how many modules we have done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 modules we have done. Clear everyone? Any doubts in this? I'm going to send exam dumps. Today is Monday, right? So our
Yes.
exam will be divided in 3 sessions.
Yes.
Yes, in 3 sessions. Okay. So first session it will be the labs. Exam pattern. First session will be divided into 3 sessions. First will be the labs. Second will be um the MCQs, and third will be mock interviews. Clear everyone? 3 sessions. First will be lab. Lab will be for 1 hour, then MCQs for 1 hour, and mock interviews 1 hour. 3 hour lab, 3 hour exam, pre-final and final. I'm just sending in a group exam paper. You need to practice it well. See, I have sent. For mock interviews, you need to go through that exam paper where there is a question answer format. And in labs, I have given the labs paper. Just go through that paper. There are 10 questions in that. See, this is the exam paper. Open exam paper, everyone. Are you able to see on my
Yes,
screen?
yes, ma'am. Opened.
There are 10 questions in labs. First, anyone, Disha, please read that question, first one.
Establish connection to Linux and Windows instance running on Ohio region from your laptop.
So what you need to do?
We need to launch EC2 instance and
Mhm.
give
Here the
Linux
yes, you need to
SSH.
launch EC2 instance like Linux, AWS Linux, and connect to Linux. Then also you need to launch Windows instance and connect to Windows. In which
Windows.
region?
Ohio region.
Ohio
Yes,
region.
East 2.
Yes, yes, US East 2. Also, you need to connect to putty and puttygen. Connect Linux with putty and puttygen, not through console in
Okay.
Linux. In Windows, you need to directly like select AMI in Windows and connect. But here in Linux, you need to connect through putty and puttygen. Clear? First question, everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Sumaya, please read second question.
Host a sample static website on AWS Linux and Windows EC2 instance.
So what you need to do here?
Hosting website on both Linux and Windows.
Yes. So you need to prepare this, practice the practicals, all the labs. Third is you need to host a website on S3 in 3 minutes. Here you need to do this in within 10 minutes. Here also in 10 minutes. Fourth is install Nginx Git. In Linux, what you need to do? You need to install Nginx Git, Tomcat, Java, and create users by this name: Tomcat, Java, Nginx, and admin as sudo user. Then download template, any template, unzip the template, and keep into var www.html directory. The steps for website hosting on Linux. But you don't need to do website hosting. Just you need to know how to install Nginx, Git, Tomcat, Java. You need to create users. You need to know how to download the template, unzip the template. Clear? Yes or no? Fourth question.
Ma'am, 3 minutes, 10 minutes. You have given the time, na, ma'am.
Yes.
So the time duration is 1 hour, na, ma'am.
See, 1 hour. In 1 hour, there are 10 questions.
Ten
Right?
hours. We
For
all.
each student, I will give three questions. Three questions to complete. So you need to be that fast so that you can complete it in 10 minutes.
More
One question
practice.
for 10 minutes.
More practice for each one.
Yes, more practice. Understood? Fourth question, everyone?
Yes, ma'am. Installing Nginx.
Yes.
Tomcat on.
Fifth question. Who will explain the fifth question?
Creating buckets, ma'am. Two buckets.
Mm-hmm.
Two as private and two as public.
Hmm. Public buckets, you need to name it as
Insurance.
mm-hmm.
And sales
Insurance,
log.
sales doc. Hmm.
Bills, airport.
Yes, you need to create 4 buckets with these names. Create any two as public, any two as private. Clear? Fifth question.
Yes, ma'am.
Six.
3 VPCs in Ohio region.
Mm-hmm. Three
And
VPCs. One in Ohio, second VPC in North Virginia, third in Mumbai.
Mumbai.
With 7 subnets.
One as
1 public and 6 private.
yeah. Public means we are dump server.
Yes.
And public.
Public means you need to create internet gateway, then you need
Yeah.
to create route table, you need to attach internet gateway to route table, and you need to associate the subnets, right?
Yeah.
Private, you can keep just create the subnets and you can keep like that as
11.
it
Yeah.
is. No need to attach NAT gateway. By default, when you create subnets, it will be private.
Private only. If you
Yes.
give public, then it will be accessed by all.
Yes. Understood the sixth question. In each VPC, you need to create 7 subnets, 6 as private, 1 as public, with these names. And you can give any name: Zomato Web, Ohio web, Zomato web, or Oyo web, Swiggy web, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clear? Sixth question.
Yes, ma'am.
Seventh.
We are attaching it to MySQL, creating
Yes.
MySQL,
Mm-hmm.
and accessing public access.
MySQL Workbench will
Yeah.
do that.
No,
So
here
Windows,
see.
Windows
Yes.
Workbench,
Okay, okay.
Windows
So
and
you
Linux.
need to create database. In database, you need to connect from Windows as well as from Linux,
Yeah.
the SQL. We all know that, right? You have done in RDS.
Yes, RDS
Yes.
service.
Understood all the 7 questions?
Yes.
8 questions. Please read everyone. Anyone?
Create
Eh,
IAM user for developers, 3 users. In this IAM service, we are
Mm-hmm.
creating 3 users and
Mm-hmm.
one group. We have to apply the group to these 3 users
Mm-hmm.
and give the permission as S3, Elastic
Mm-hmm.
Beanstalk, and Cloud9
Yes.
services. But Elastic Beanstalk is there, ma'am.
It's a service.
You just
In
need it to
permissions,
select
you
the
need to,
permissions.
yes, you need to
And
search
then,
for Elastic Beanstalk.
yeah. And in Linux admin, create 2 users and with one group and apply the permission as easy to full height.
Yes.
And some credentials are also there.
Mm-hmm. Store credentials. No, you need to create this and it will generate a credentials, right? When you create
Yeah.
users, you need to email it
To
on
generate the
this
credentials.
Gmail ID. Clear? The credentials. When you create any users, it will generate the credentials, right?
Yes, ma'am. Username,
yes.
password.
Yes, username, password. That you need
Then,
to, yes, you need to send it on this email. This is the
okay,
eighth
okay.
question. Understood, everyone? Eight question.
Mm.
Yes, ma'am.
The
Yes,
ninth,
ma'am.
Git VPC supports Internet Gateway Route Table using Cloud Formation.
mm, you all have script, right?
Yes.
In that
Yes.
script, it's instance. You are also creating instance in that script. What you need to do, you need to remove the
Remove the
instance
instance.
part. Got it, everyone?
It's
Yes,
not
ma'am.
executing for me, ma'am. I have given 1A, all the regions.
Okay, no worries. I'll show. Understood? 9 question.
Yes, ma'am.
10th one,
Remove all.
Remove all package you install,
you have
delete
done here
EC2
the whole
instance,
things.
delete
You need to remove
VPC
EC2
and
instance, delete VPC buckets, everything. Understood all 10 questions, everyone?
yeah.
Oh,
Ma'am, you said that in the first question,
mm-hmm.
we need to
First,
do that through Putty and Puttygen.
yes. You need to connect Linux to Putty and Puttygen, and Windows. Normally, how do you connect with Windows? Connect like that.
Okay.
Ma'am, 10 question is for everyone, ma'am.
Yes, for everyone. Like for each student, I will give 3 questions. You need to complete the 3 questions in
In 1 hour.
1 hour.
Okay.
And the last one, you need to delete all the packages or uninstall or delete instance, terminate everything. You need to delete.
We should send the screenshots, ma'am. Same.
Yes, I will tell you that. I'll inform you. So this is offline. You need to come offline to the institute, except who are out of country.
What about pre-finals?
This is a pre-finals also the same
It
question
will
paper.
be there or it will not be there? Pre-finals for AWS.
It will be there. It will be on Thursday.
Final on Saturday.
Final on Saturday. Saturday, sir will take the final AWS final. Sir will take in pre-final, that is on Thursday. I will take the whole three, the labs and the mock interviews as well as the MCQs.
Okay, ma'am.
Clear, everyone?
Pre-finals Thursday, finals Saturday.
Thursday
Yes.
is pre-final, yes, and Saturday
Yes,
is
yes, yes.
final. So you will have 2 days to prepare for pre-final. Tuesday and Wednesday. So today's assignment is you need to do this 5 questions and
First.
send me. Clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Today's assignment you need to do this 5 questions, and tomorrow's assignment you need to do from 6th to 10th. Clear?
Okay.
Then
Okay, ma'am.
tomorrow, after doing this 10 questions, you need to prepare for dumps. The dump questions. This is the question wise, question answer wise. Just prepare this and prepare your running notes. You have written running notes, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you
Yes.
need to prepare for MCQs and for mock interviews. Please prepare this question answer format. Here they are API gateway and elastic beanstalk as well. You can just read this, memorize this. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
And they are all 53. The questions, all the questions, benefits of EC2, expand EC2, IAM, IAC. Oh, right?
Yeah.
These are the questions. Please prepare these questions for mock interviews as well as for MCQs. MCQs, revise just running notes. MCQs are very easy. They will be 65 questions.
55.
How many?
65. Right. For all the modules, right from Cloud Essentials to Cloud Front. It's covering all these topics in that 65 questions. You need to be prepared very well. Clear, everyone? I have sent this in group.
Here, ma'am.
Okay. So any doubts?
Ma'am, that question explain, ma'am. Stacks. Once in North Virginia or Mumbai, you do once.
Okay, I will explain. Just a second. Others who are going to come to institute on Thursday, it's offline. You need to come.
Even on Thursday we need to come, ma'am.
Yes. Thank you, everyone. With this, we have completed AWS Solution Architect entry level. Thanks for joining.